What's up, everybody? I'm here with Colten Curry, who is coming into Fusion Fight League for his debut pro fight, coming in with an amateur record of 4-0, but now he's making the transition to pro. Very, very cool. Colten, thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it. I always like to start with our first interview, just getting to know, how did you get into the world of mixed martial arts? I saw you had a couple kickboxing matches as well, but how did you get into
Yeah.
combat sports?
Okay. So I wrestled when I was a little kid. Started when I was 5.
Mm,
Wrestled all the way till 7th grade, I believe. Um, Always was athlete, doing every sport, and started playing college football.
oh,
Got done with that. Um, and about 2 years went by after that. I was really bored, honestly, and sports has been my whole life. And I was like, I need to find something new. Um, Not gonna lie, I fought a lot growing up.
okay.
Uh, just in school, getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Um, and I said, you know what? Might as well give it a try. And
Now,
then,
sorry to cut you off, but real quick,
oh no,
when you were fighting in school growing up, because this is obviously a lot of fighters tell me
yeah,
stories similar to this, and I always find it very interesting. So you're fighting growing up, but you had a wrestling base. Did you know how to strike?
no, I did not.
So how are
Uh,
you winning your street fights?
um, get him down and ground and pound.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah,
you had a little natural ground and pound in you. Got it.
yes,
And then so when you say so you started really training only 2 years ago.
yes.
Okay. And what position did you play in football?
I played tight end.
Okay. Oh, wow. So you got a really athletic base coming in. And I know
Yes.
Justin out of Extreme Couture, whenever he has college football players coming in, he always tells me how that incredible athleticism translates. Obviously, you're moving to pro. You have an amateur record of 4-0. So that must be the case for you. When you first started training, did you just do full in all around MMA, or did you start with a particular discipline?
Well, our gym, it's a MMA gym, but our main discipline is Muay Thai.
Oh, cool.
And I love Muay Thai.
Me
It's
too.
yes, all the knees, the elbows, the kick setups. I mean, I love it, and I think it's a really good striking base for MMA.
Yes.
And I didn't know anything about any of it going into it. I just picked a random gym, if I'm being honest,
Okay.
and ended up with a really great coach.
Got you. And how has your wrestling been of use to you in MMA? Did you immediately kind of start with a really solid ground game?
I mean, I hadn't wrestled for such a long time. It took me a second to get back into it and get into those movements again, but it really picked up fast. And my instincts kind of took over pretty quickly.
How's your jujitsu?
Working on it.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's something that every MMA fighter has to have, of course. So we work on it twice a week, if not more. It just really depends on the week, but it, we're putting in the work, so
Now,
it's getting solid.
I see. 2 years, obviously you're undefeated, so I get why you're going pro, but 2 years does seem quicker than most. Is it just because you've had so much success and your coaches feel you're ready for pro that you decide to move up this quickly?
Yes. So my coach has worked with a lot of UFC guys. He's
Mm,
brought up a lot of UFC guys, and he let me know how he felt about my potential, where my goals were, that like this, that, the other. Um, and he's just trying to get me there quickly, and he feels like I'm ready to do that. Uh, it's just, well, amateur, I've really had a hard time finding opponents. I went a full year without finding a fight because,
oh,
yeah, and I just fought in, when was it, March?
okay.
And we had a year dry spell in between. We could not find anyone to fight.
Is that
And
because people looked at how you fought and were kinda a little wary, you think, of
I'm
fighting
not
you?
sure. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It might be the height, the reach, what I've been producing in the ring.
Yeah.
Um, it's probably a mix of a lot of things.
Okay.
but I can't really put a finger on one point exactly.
Got you. All right. Well, cool. I'm excited to see your pro debut take place in the Fusion cage. What can we expect from you in terms of the way you like to fight?
I like to be really relaxed. I take my time figuring out my opponent, uh, but there's going to be a lot of striking, um, and it's really just trying to set things up, seeing what's there. But I'm really a sniper, so
Mm.
I got to use these long arms, long legs. So it's finding my opportunity, and once it's there, go for the kill.
All right. Sweet. I like it. Are you a UFC fan?
Big time.
Okay.
Grew
Give
up
me.
watching grew up watching John Jones. That's
Yes.
really the guy that got me into it. And he's also a tall guy, long arms. And I
Yeah.
was like, if this tall, skinny guy can do it, why can't I?
How
And he's
how
one of the best ever.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I still think he is the best ever. How tall are
Yeah.
you?
I'm 6'8".
Holy I did not realize this. Okay. I did not realize that you're 6'8". Dang. Okay. So you got some real reach and height advantage. That
Yes.
is awesome. So John Jones, I get that. Are you a fan? I mean, we've had so much happen in the world of the UFC in
Oh
this
yeah.
summer and this year, and I'm a massive UFC fan. I've just been blown away. Obviously, the Conor fight was a disappointment, but that can happen. That's life. That's the fight game.
That's fighting. Yep.
But what are there any big highlights of recent that really blew you away? Any big fights?
Man, I'm a huge fan of Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, me too.
Of course, Sean O'Malley. My cousin fights out of Red Hawk.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, I've never met the guy, but he seems pretty cool, especially from what my cousin has told me. Um, I love his style of fighting, and he's a sniper, man. I love it.
Well, hopefully you'll get to meet him. He does come down to Fusion fights occasionally, him and his coach,
Mhm.
Tim Welch. So hopefully you'll get to meet him in person at some point. But okay, that's gonna be so cool. I'm very excited to see you put into action that range because that is gonna make for a very unique fighting style because you don't I
Yep.
don't I've seen a couple of pretty tall guys, but I don't think we've had anybody 6'8" that I can remember. So
Right.
that's really exciting. What have you been studying up on your opponent, or are you one of those fighters that just you have your game plan and you stick to it?
No, so I watch a lot of film. I like to know who my opponent is, what their fight style is like. I mean, I might get that from playing college football because we study so much film.
Mhm.
Um, but I like to have a good idea of who I'm going up against.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to research best I can. I've only been able to find one fight of his,
Okay.
and it was his pro debut. So, and I've watched that probably 5, 6 times plus. I mean, just trying to figure out what I can see and going over with my coach, seeing what he sees, etc.
Cerebral fighter. That's actually you have that in common with John Jones. John Jones is known for making these very, very detailed, precise game plans. So super cool. All right. Well, awesome, man. Oh, before we end, actually, tell me about yourself outside of fighting. What do you love to do?
Well, I mean, I live in Texas. I grew up in Montana, so
Oh, cool.
I was always hiking, doing stuff outdoors, but now I'm living in the city and there's not really much of that going on around here. Uh, so honestly, I just like train and work. That's been my life the last 2 years.
What do you do for work?
Well, I just switched. Now I'm doing bartending at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Got you.
Um, Bartending and serving, I guess. So yeah, it's
And for training, what's your schedule like? How many days are you in the gym?
I'm in 5 days a week, at least 2 hours a day. Um, Usually at night. Well, it depends on my work schedule. I've been working a lot of nights lately, so
Okay.
I'm going in around noon. And then on my off days, I do some running and whatever.
Sure, sure. Okay. Well, I'm very excited to meet you in person officially and watch you in your pro debut. So Colten, thank you very much for taking the time, and best of
Sure.
luck. I'll see you in the Fusion Cage shortly.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Take it
having
easy.
me. Yeah,
Mhm.
there we go.